What's up, everybody? We're back today on some Satisfactory. This is Floyd the Gamer. We're gonna pick up right where we left off. Yeah, I literally just loaded the game back in where I signed off on the last episode. I got to take a minute to get reacquainted here, man. I got this world and I got my other one. So let me see where we're at here. I know we're working on copper, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah, we got the parachute. Sweet. Okay. So iron ingots are rolling. We're good there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we were working on copper. So let's get back up here and do some copper. Howdy, fellas. Little singy birds there. Okay. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think we got 120. 60. I think we got 120. Yeah, 60 and 60, and then 4 of these. So that's that. So that's 120 ingots, or I mean 100. Yeah, 120. And then these are 30, or 15. Excuse me. So it'd be 4 of these. Doing wire. Yeah, 4 of these doing wire, and 4 of the I mean, all 8 of them doing wire, but 4 of them going to make cable temporarily, because we'll have a bigger factory to run all this to here when we get some more stuff unlocked. So, okay, so we need 8 of these bad boys, and we've got 6 built. Seems like I was needing resources for that or something. Let's see what we got going on here. Producciones, constructores. Yeah, we're missing cable, of course. Yeah, early game, man, the parachute really does help for running around. You can just catch air off the smallest stuff and glide, and you can glide faster than you can run with turbo speed on. So, all right, let's make not in there. We're not going to do it in there. Let's do some of this. Yeah, let's do some of this. And to the wire. And then to the cable. And then we'll run back up here to... Well, I could build a little crafting bench up there, couldn't I? Seems like that would probably save some time. Should probably look into that. I think I know a guy. Pretty sure I do. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Get your butt up there. All right. Bam. Bam. Now we need splitters. I think that's going to be 7. Yeah, 7's a splitter. That was dumb. Did you see what I just did? I was dead set on landing on top of this machine, and I just backed up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That should be... And see, here we'll need the 4 splitters because we're feeding machines on each side. Oh, you shit monkey. There we go. Let me just build a freaking lookout tower. Why don't I do that? That seems like a much easier solution to this. Well, not right there. I don't need to do that. How about like right here? Because I've got all 120. Let's see if I can make this straight. Yeah. Reinforced freaking iron plates. Okay. Why don't I do what I said I was going to do and make a crafting bench here so that way we don't have to keep running all the way back there. Reinforced iron plates. Okay. Let's try that again. Mark to get your... Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Let's do to like there and then I need screws. We can do that. We'll make it, get enough to make a couple of extras because I think I'm gonna need 1, maybe 2 sections of the oh, see, now we need more freaking iron plates. Yep. So maybe this will be enough to do it. We'll see. I don't know what I did to my wrist today, man, but it's been killing me all freaking morning. Or I mean all day. Morning. It's already night, but then it's been killing me all day. No freaking clue what I did. None at all. Let's see. Back to the top. Grab that Mark II belt. Run it right into there. Switch to Mark I for the machines. Okay, so I gotta go. We need to go load the machine up over here with some ingots to do my plates. Maybe I got some. I don't know if I got any plates left over in here or not. Yeah, I got a couple. Like I said, this is just temporary, so this must be full. That it is. That's pretty sweet. We'll go ahead and grab the iron rods. Bam. There we go. Get those running. You might be saying that's one hell of an operation to be temporary, and you would be correct, is what you would be in saying that. But yeah, we're going to tear it all down not too far in the future, as soon as we get enough stuff going to have the resources to start our main factory, because it's gonna be a lot. Because it's going to be the main factory for this whole area, basically. I'm going to belt all the resources around it directly into it and send it to floors and all kind of stuff. Okay, so we got 120 coming in, and we got, so this needs to be, yeah, that. So that's 30, and these two would be 30, so the rest is 1. Okay. Okay. Now, that takes care of the wire. Or I mean, yeah, the wire. So now, what we do on these is we freaking merge all of these on this side into one, and we do the same thing on the other side. So it takes 15 and it makes 30. So that's 30, that's 60. We need more iron plates, of course we do. I'm going the total wrong way for iron plates. See what I mean? You can just catch air off the, like jumping off of the littlest hill, and yeah, catch you a little break running across there. Oh yeah, we were merging. That's what we were doing. Alright, so that's 30 and 30, so that would be 60 coming out of here. And we add 30 to that, that would be 90 coming out of here. So mark 2, and then we add 30, that would be 120 coming out of there. We need to build some foundations and just run these into storage containers. We can change that to Zoop mode. Because we're going to need more constructors for these to do the wire. I mean the cable. So we are going to set a storage container. Do I have that on? Yeah. Okay, we're going to set one of those right here. Bam. Try that again. There you go. Okay, now, well, you know we're going to need some shit for this over here. So let's knock this down. We'll rebuild it. Because these, we're going to have to merge these. We're going to need more constructors, so that's going to go all that way. So why don't we just build it right there? Now, I think we can direct feed these. Cable takes, no, okay, they take 60. Okay, so yeah, you got to merge two together to feed one, so I need two more constructors. Oh yeah, my wrist, man, I can't, like my right wrist, I can't, like I have no twisty in it, like I can't, like doorknob rotation, you know what I mean? Like I turn my whole elbow, it's like there's some, I don't know what's going on in there, it hurts really freaking bad. Like if you've ever had a boxer's fracture from punching something like in that area, and I did have a boxer's fracture in this hand many years ago, but yeah. So once again, these are all going to be set to wire. Yeah. 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 I'm assuming they're all set. Yeah. Yeah. Except for this one probably. I may have just set it. Wire. We needed iron plates, didn't we? Of course we did. I see a blue power slug. All right. So yeah, two more constructors. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and merge all these together. Or no, we'll do 2 and 2. We'll merge 2 and 2. We'll just put it directly in the middle of the two. Boom. Let's see if that's in the middle, in fact. Looks pretty damn in the middle to me. Looks pretty damn in the middle to me. So okay, now we need 2 constructors. Did I put constructors in here anywhere? I did. 3. Okay. Missing cable. Of course I'm missing cable. Why wouldn't I be? This is something that I did in my other game too of Satisfactory, is every little sub factory that I built places, I always threw down a crafting bench in a equipment workshop, so that way I didn't have to run all the way back to base every time I needed to do something. Yeah, seriously, my other game, I'm all the way through tier 8 and I still have to handcraft stuff. It never ends. Now then, two. And then we merge these two together. And put them into a storage container. Wow. Now all that's left is to do the power grid for this. So it's 40 megawatts. I don't think I gotta add more power. Yeah, damn sure do. I gotta add more power. Okay. Here we go. A tomcat's back after my mama cat. He still hadn't got it through his head that she's fixed. She can't have babies. I don't know what he doing trying to holler. He must just be trying to get some. Ain't we all? Let me go feed this dude while this is handcrafting. Yeah, I try to put him I don't know where he come from, but my big cat, the one that I've had for like 10 years, man, I hadn't seen that dude in like months, man. I don't know where he went. Like, and a little while back, he went missing for like 3 weeks. And I mean, he's like 11, 12 years old, so he's old, and he's been an outside cat his whole life. He's still got his little knockers back there. So you know, he's been tomcatting his whole life. So yeah, they don't live like a whole long time, but so I mean, I kind of figured when he was gone that 3 weeks, I was like, oh man, he went off and died, you know. So I had literally let him go, and the day that I let him go, he come back, and I mean, he'd come back every 3 or 4 days, and he did that for several months, like probably five months or so. And then one day he went out, and I hadn't seen him since. And like I said, that's been several months ago. So and every time he'd do that and he'd run off, he didn't come back skinny or anything. So I mean, he was eating somewhere else too. So I just hope that I hope he didn't run off and die, man. I hope he went to shack up somewhere, you know. He gets treated real good over here. I don't know, you know, sometimes you just want to change. It's cool. Whatever, dude. He was always a daddy's boy. Make some of this cable. Just so I have a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now, let's get the grid set up for this. And like I said, this is temporary because I'll unlock stuff to build better looking things for power and stuff later on. Got my little OCD way I do it, you know. Alright, so naturally that would just run right over to here. This would run right to here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I just hope my little baby boy found him a girlfriend and he's doing that. But even if he went on, he had a good life before he did. So. And then we'll do like this. And we'll do, naturally that would run over to there. That would run to about there. And this would run over to here and up to there. And that's all that wired up and ready for fun. Where's our main power pole? I guess whatever we would call the, I guess it'd be one of these guys. It's gonna have to be this one, because that one's full. So we'll just run this one out to here, and we're not gonna hook this up. We're just gonna get it over here, because as soon as we hook this bad boy up, it's gonna pop the freaking breaker. We gotta build another biomass burner real quick. There we go. I got an operator Drewski video playing on the TV over here on mute, just watching it like as background or whatever while I'm playing. I'm fixing to show my age here with this one, but I just saw, I'm looking at a character on one of his videos, and like, that dude reminds me of Sweet Chuck from Police Academy, man. Yeah, that's gonna tell you how old I am. Anybody ever seen any of the Police Academy movies besides myself? If you have, comment down below. And while you're down there doing that, go ahead and like the video and subscribe as well. And hell, even share it, you know? What the hell, you know? Okay, now what do we need to build? One of these damn things. Let's see. Surely I'll have to, oh my god, I don't have to craft anything else? What? I mean, okay. If you say so. Where are we at now? Yeah, we should get a spike here to 100, I think. Or to 70. There we go. There's 100. I was gonna say, what? Now then. We should be able to do that. And then all of this should fire up. I see green everywhere. Well, I mean yellow on these because they don't have anything yet. Oh, these hadn't. Copper. 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 And there's the first of the copper ingots going in. We got wire coming out. Going into the cable machines. And there we go, we're making it. We're going. So it takes a minute for this to like kind of catch up with itself, you know what I mean? Because all this is exactly mapped out. So like there is zero waste here. Like these things produce the exact amount of ingots that these 8 use, and these 4 make the exact amount of wire that these 2 use to make cable. So I mean it's all zero sum. I mean not a zero sum, but like there's nothing left, and yeah, there's nothing left over. So it won't ever truly get like 100% unless you were to like turn these end machines off and let them all fill up and then go. But yeah, it'll just take a while for it to equalize itself. Alright guys, I figured this one would be the best place to end this one off as we're overviewing the temporary copper factory we just made. Or finished, rather. Anyway, in the next one I imagine I've got like 4 hours of stuff that I've got to edit down for these episodes. But I imagine we do a little bit with the iron, and I know we're going to get into the building the foundations for the big factory. So yeah, all that's coming up. I'm not real sure what we're doing all in the next episode. There'll be something in the title about it, I'm sure. But anyway, guys, remember to like this video, share it, subscribe. Floyd the Gamer. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.